right. Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year's Eve. Hey, everyone. So happy to see all of you and to share this night with you. This celebration of the new year and of 20,000 subs. So really excited to just celebrate that, relax, hang out, talk, play some music. I've got 4 different lists of songs with 5 different instruments next to me here. And, you know, if you're in and out with other things going on, I totally understand. So hopefully, you know, it'll be enough variety tonight that it'll be fun no matter what time you tune in and for how long. So, hello, Nick, Veronica, good to see you. John, great to see you. Wayne, how's it going? Craig, my brother, great to see you. Happy New Year's Eve. And yeah, I have, you know, quite a few instruments around, so why don't I just introduce the instruments around me here. So I've got the Taylor, of course, the 714 CE. I love using it because it kind of reminds me of a piano, so that's why I use it in so many videos. And it just reminds me of that kind of full-bodied guitar, although I will say my Martin objectively is probably a little better. Then I have my Kora, which might as well just put this down for a sec so you can see. Got my Kora, okay? And, you know, Happy New Year, Veronica. Yeah. So I've got the Kora. I'm going to be doing quite a bit on this tonight. It's just so beautiful. I really am happy with this new Kora. It's my latest edition. Speaking of late editions, so I have the Kora. I have a set list for that with some singing as well. And then, speaking of new additions, my latest guitar is this jazz box, which really I'd still need to really break in. You know, it's my Joe Pass Epiphone Emperor 2. So nice cheap model. I mean, not cheap, but nice affordable model. It sounds a lot better plugged in, which I will later. I've got my flamenco. This is a really beautiful guitar. Okay, so I'll play a little bit on that. I've also got my ES335, which is just a beautiful sounding instrument as well. And when I play this, I'll move the mic because I only have 2 inputs right now, so I'll move the mic to the amp so you can hear it clearly. But let's make sure it's working. Yeah. So those are all 5 instruments there. So just wanted to introduce everybody. All right, and I am taking requests. So at any point, if you have a request, just put it in the chat, and I'll, even if I don't know the song, you know, I can give it a shot by listening to it maybe for a second, like the dueling pianos thing, right? All right, so I have a lot to get through tonight, so I'm just going to start playing some music here. Actually, let's start off with a rockin' song here. Start off with some Steve Winwood, Higher Love. I think that'd be fun. Get my looper ready. Do some loops tonight as well. So, grab a snack, grab a beverage. John's asking if I'm playing the Godin tonight. No, I showed up to a gig with John. John's a drummer, an amazing drummer here in Northern California that I've played with for, 17 years off and on in different bands. But he just made a joke there. I showed up to a gig a couple months ago in Petaluma with the Soul Shake, Dominic Bianco and the Soul Shake, and I had my Godin bag. And Godin is like a company that makes these really cool solid body nylon guitars. But he was like, "You brought the Godin?" And he didn't think he made a voice, but I saw the voice. Not a voice. He didn't think he made a face, but I saw his face, and he was like slightly surprised and maybe a little disgusted. So I was like, "No, it's not the Godin. It's just the Godin guitar case." And I had my Strat in there. All right, let's do Higher Love. creativity. Good request. Think about it. There must be higher love. Found in a heart all hidden in the stars above. Without it, life is wasted time. There must be someone who's feeling for me. Things look so bad everywhere. In this whole world, what is fair? We walk blind, but we try and see. Falling behind what could be. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love I keep thinking of? Things look so bad everywhere. In this whole world, what is fair? We walk blind, but we try and see. Falling behind in what could be. Kind of want to just play a little loop here. First, I got a tune. Sorry. I think I'm alright. Alright. Here we go. keep thinking of you. 2023, Higher Love. Let's do it. All right, how's the sound? Was that blasting everybody out? Because I was using the looper and stuff. All right. So, just tested out all the gear a little bit. Need a lesson on your arrangement of this. Yeah, absolutely. I haven't done a lesson on this. So, what gauge you using, bro? I use 13s, mediums. Yeah, my fingers are probably going to be torn up after the end of the night here. So thanks for joining. Great sound, thanks. And let's keep it going here. I want to ask some questions too, so stick around for that. I want to ask some things about what people want to have on the channel, and what are some goals for you musically throughout the next year. So I've written down a few goals, so let's play a little bit more music and then we'll get into that. I'd love to play some originals tonight. I have 2 albums out solo, and then I have my 3rd album that's being mixed, and I have some songs from all 3 of those albums, the two released ones and the one unreleased, so I can play some of those. You guys feel like something old or new, upcoming or already released? And thanks for hitting the thumbs up. We're already to 10. I appreciate that. And I'm so unaware. Happy New Year's to those on the East Coast. I meant to start at 8:50 so I could do that, and it's 9:08 Pacific. So I'm 8 minutes late. But Happy New Year's to all those on the East Coast. Welcome to 2023. T-minus 52 minutes for Central Time for those in Chicago and the Midwest and everywhere else. Old original. We have 2 votes for new, 1 for an old. All right. So I'm going to do a new song. We'll do the first single that'll be released on my album, which will be called MT. The album will be called MT. And okay, let's try it out. Hope you're having a nice night. Let me know how it's going and what's going on. All right, here we go. This is called Help Me Out. By design, life is intended to make you cry. Something good's got so little time. Now I want you, but I find it difficult to tell you the truth, that you are the cure for all my blues. Well, my load is so heavy, so let's rest here a while. Such a beautiful setting, now taking a while. So come on, help me out, yeah. With this feeling that I gotta get out. Help me now, 'cause I can't get her out of my mind. Time's slipping by. We walked up the path. Lyrics. My heart is racing, side effects of the love and waiting, but I'm still grateful for the time we're taking. In the language we speak, words don't compare to the moments we share. So I choke up and get weak in the knees. So Lord, help me out, yeah. With this feeling stuck way up in the clouds. Help me now, 'cause I can't get her out of my mind. Time's slipping by. We walked up the cliff, seeing so clearly even in the mist, that the fog would burn and the sun would lift. Our eyes did the talking. I was just a fool having trouble keeping cool. changed and now the world is new. Well, our loads were so heavy, so let's rest here a while. Such a beautiful setting. Now all we do is smile. We help each other out. Yeah, yeah. With these feelings that were weighing us down, we laid it down. Now we laugh, knowing how we were blind. Not gonna waste no more time. Right. Glasses are falling off here. There was a joke in my music's... Oh, I know why, because these things are wearing off. There was a joke in undergrad when I was getting my jazz degree that they said, you can tell how good Mitch's solo is by how far his glasses are down his nose. Because my glasses were falling down a lot, you know, sort of falling down my nose as I was doing these solos. So that was nice of them. That was a very kind way of putting it. So hopefully that's true tonight. If my glasses are way down here, it means I'm really cooking. Thank you, everybody. Guitar Jola. Great to see your comments lately. Really appreciate it. And thanks, Tim. John's asking, is this new album going to be on Spotify? Well, of course, yeah. Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, you know, YouTube. I'll do some music videos eventually. I'll let everyone know on the channel. Hey, Abby, thank you very much. Thanks, Veronica. So, hey, Julia, so nice to see you. So, let's do some Stevie Ray Vaughan. It's so nice of you all to join. You know, I know there's a lot of great things out there right now. So, thanks for hanging with me, and we're also celebrating 20,000 subscribers, which I'm just so, well, blown away and grateful that many people find value in the channel. Even if it's a passing thought to subscribe, it means a lot still. So thank you to everybody, and especially to those that are really, you know, sort of checking in a lot and watching the videos. And I was just talking with my dad today, and I was saying how really just being able to help others through this channel is very special to me, you know, because well, it's just I've been so blessed to have such great teachers. So yeah, Wayne knows what's coming. Yeah, Life by the Drop, that's right. Wayne's a private student of mine, so he's in touch with my Stevie Ray Vaughan repertoire. That's right. But anyway, to complete that thought, it's just that, you know, I feel blessed that I can help others with guitar, and that's really my goal. You know, I also am a songwriter and a performer, and that's what I'm doing tonight, performing. But really, teaching is my goal online, and you all make me feel encouraged that it's helping others. So that's great. Yeah, Tim is saying, seems like yesterday doing the 10K. That's right. It does seem like yesterday. That was a fun day. I had a lot of Fort Collins, Colorado musicians out for that, including one of my best friends, Dave, and a band I was in, Sasha Stone band, she played, and I had my band, of course, Mitchell Thomas Experience. That was probably, 6 to 9 months ago, something like that. So, time flies. All right, Life by the Drop. Let's see if I can remember these lyrics. Here we go. Outside in the pouring rain, all the way up the road, and we started over again. We're living a dream, oh, you're on top. My mind is aching low, it won't stop. That's how it happens, living life by the blues lessons. And more blues solos. Like this one. We're living a dream, oh, you on top. My mind's spinning, getting low, it won't stop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. Yeah, these glasses are a problem. Okay. Sounding all right? How's the voice and guitar balance? Hope it's all right. Yeah. So, any requests? Okay, we had a couple requests. Let's see if I can. Hey, Danielle, another student. Happy New Year! Just got done practicing. Perfect. Grabbed my harp and played along. Ooh, yeah. Daniel's a killer harp player. Harp meaning blues harp, harmonica. Guitar seems great. Only clips at higher volume. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Because I don't like clipping, so why don't I go like this a little bit, and like this a little bit. Good. Thank you for that. So we had a request for a Muse song, Showbiz. I've never played that, but I can listen to that and try to play it. And then also for us, original of mine, Creativity. More volume on the voice. Okay, that's good to know. Let's do more volume on the voice, less on the guitar. How about this? Living a dream, oh, you on top. Hopefully that helps. All right, now I wanted to ask people maybe take their temperature on jazz, because to be honest, when I play live music, a lot of times I play solo guitar for brunches, solo, and that's kind of what I was doing in Colorado quite a bit, where I'd play 3 or 4 hours for brunch for some hotel or for some restaurant, and I would play mostly pop rock covers and jazz standards. So I have a huge list of that I can play for you tonight if you're interested in that. No singing, just instrumental jazz basically on the guitar. And if you'd like to learn more about that, I'm happy to teach that. I have a couple lessons on jazz, but I'm not sure if people want that, and if you do, let me know. If you don't, let me know. All right. Speaking of set lists here, let me look at what's next. Let's do a jazz song. Let's do Take the A Train, and you'll see what I mean. So good to hear from you, Danielle. And he's one of my prize students. I got a wonderful text from him. I hope you don't mind me saying this, Danielle. I got a wonderful text from him saying he's just grown a lot from our lessons, and he's feeding me his other friends as possible students. So big time thank you for that. And yeah, I am taking other students. I have some availability if people want. They can email me. It's in the description below. Have I ever tried classical piano and guitar? That's a great question. I've done not classical piano. I have done quite a bit of classical guitar. I actually started as a classical guitar major at Sonoma State University, and when I had a wrist injury, I decided to switch. I healed that up, and I decided to switch to jazz and to composition. So I was a double major in jazz and composition. But yeah, I haven't tried classical piano pieces on classical guitar, but I've done quite a bit of Bach. He wrote for lute, and I play some of those lute suites. I also play, a little bit of Carcassi, a little bit of Taraga, a little bit of, Villalobos, of course. So, yes to jazz. Okay, good. Let's try Take the A Train. This is Duke Ellington. Duke Ellington is really the Beethoven of America. All right, he should be known as that at least. I'm going to skip the intro. Let's just start right on the head. Actually... Okay, Take the A Train. So, I was watching Rick Beato's New Year's Eve live stream, and he did a 5-hour live stream for the East Coast New Year's, so from 7 to midnight for East Coast. So, I didn't know that, but I'd like to think that maybe we'll get some of the Rick Beato crowd. Of course, he has millions more subscribers than me, so that's just a fantasy, but just thought it was kind of funny that Rick Beato for 5 hours, and then I'm on, right around midnight East Coast time. So it's kind of like, where are they going to go? Probably not here, but it would be nice, right? Wayne is really picking up on jazz. He's one of my private students. He says, I'm finally digging jazz. Totally, you are. Also, check out what Mitch did with the piano piece River in You. Oh, yeah. You guys know that Yuruma piano piece, River Flows in You? Da, da, da. It's, let's see. I can't play it right now, Wayne, but yeah. I did a lesson on that, and no one, it basically got no views because it's not a guitar piece, but check it out. It was quite difficult and fun. Oh, thanks Danielle, and Veronica. Yeah. All right, so there's some jazz. I'm going to play some more jazz tonight. We had a request for creativity, so I'm going to do an old piece. All right. This is an album that I recorded 18 years ago called A Maze in Grace. 4 words. And, well, it's a whole different world. It's probably going to be surprising. So I was deeply influenced by underground hip-hop in high school. And just rap my whole life. My brother, is a massive rap and hip-hop sort of historian. He knows about the whole culture and the birth and everything of it, and the history of it. And I grew up listening to Tupac and Bone Thugs and Harmony and Mac Mall and all sorts of stuff. Too Short. And then in high school I got really involved with freestyle rapping and making beats and listening to underground groups like Atmosphere, Aesop Rock, Hieroglyphics, Living Legends, Grouch, Sage Francis, on and on. And I made a hip-hop album when I was 19 called A Maze in Grace, believe it or not. So this is a song called Creativity. It's the first song off that album. It's going to be kind of a whole different departure. So I'm going to need to sip my beer before I play this song. Holy moly. Hopefully I don't scare everyone away with this one. Billy, Liza Malley, you want me to teach you something? You want to learn something? Well, guess what? The man ruined that too with a little thing called MTV. Possessing creativity. I'm thinking outside of these squares made by he and she, but we possessing creativity. I'm getting so sick of these squares all around me, yeah. As I stepped into this land, the plan for my hand was to take my mic off the corporate mic stand. Cause all these whack rappers vanish fast, tuck away like backpackers. My mind opens fast at it. Past rappers get your ass ripped fatter. Yeah, you sad chatter, but savage tracks, maybe then you'll get a hand clapper. And evaluate you on stage and made you like a pantry, a damper until they advance and I hand you. Chance you will care for a drink of my creative labor stages, based with the kind of shit that makes you think. The brink of extinction is where you're at, cap. Pat yourself in the back for being chosen as a lab rat. Just another spoon for the industry, serving your offbeat rhythms to their off-key symphonies. Empathy, be the fish and officially the whiz and wizardry. You the missing this misery. You listen, Tweety, go bite some method worm, but until you stop biting other styles, you're just gonna be some other germ. Look, they had a dad's sperm, if the one who made it. So make way for Mayday, cause I'm creating with the right state of mind. I made stress a friend, launch my brain and my beam like a breast implant from messed intent. Your soul will compress and descend. Probably your fragment figure will invest to repent. Repetitive, strategic, benefiting, measurable drift. Words illegible, buried deep under volcanic mist. There's quite a list of reasons why I wouldn't want to squander my ability to ponder longer thoughts got to make me stronger. Plus the lush of putting out to the public pumps in my pen. Positive balance, negativity again. And all repression of mind, let the wild goose loose. See what creativity can find. Creativity, good God. And outside of these squares all around me, and we possessing creativity. I'm getting so sick of these squares all around me, yeah. Let's see if this loop's alright. I can just rap over that. There's a thing I call expressive rapping, also a thing I call selling your soul like a tramp, later asking what the hell happened. That's when you compromise what I call the last hope in this world. In other words, that's what I call a passion. Fast and furious, this culture's a circus, mass and silliness. Aren't you feeling this? No, really, kids. Please stay tuned for more. We use the words like lock, titty, bitch, weed, rims, bling, bling, clit, and whore. More to feed upon, more slang getting old. New craze that gets old. Move, bitch, get out the way. Feel like poking people on the TV, asking, are you actually real anyway? Many say, yes, a legend is true. These are real heart-beating humans, not copy computer program profit tools. That's hard to believe, because the track of dress code locked in the circuitry. Conceived from the womb of hip-hop as shit pop. Bitch found a cave, told a kid to get lost in the underground where she dwells, where the water's muddy, but even muddy waters play a steel guitar for money. Yo, it's funny, ain't it, how these things change? You never know, it might be me on TV selling you comfortable Hanes. But at least for now, I can say that I'm free. Now you're corrupt and still possessing that creativity. I'm thinking outside all these squares made by he and she, but we possessing creativity. I'm getting so sick of these squares all around me. Sorry for the cursing. Possessing creativity. I'm thinking outside of these squares all around me. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a tongue twister, yeah. That's why I was like, thanks, John. John is like one of my best friends, so he knows how hard creativity is. So that was a tough one. Thanks, John. Thanks for requesting the toughest one on the album. Not surprised at all that he did that. Yeah, I didn't get all his lyrics. That's the problem. Well, moving on. Let's go to some other stuff. But it's fun. It's a blast from the past. It is available on Spotify and Apple Music if people want. It's called Mitchell Thomas, Amazing Grace. Let's get my Spotify numbers up. Okay. Let's do some Beatles. Let's do something. Let's cool it down with some George Harrison. Thanks everybody for the kind words, for sticking in there with me. All right, let's do some fingerstyle. know I believe in how. All right. Happy New Year, Eric. All right. So, I can still play guitar just a little bit. That's good. With all that rapping, I forgot I could actually play guitar. So, how about some bossa? You guys like bossa nova? Tune up a little bit. So, what are some New Year's? New Year's resolutions is kind of cheesy, right? But unless you're into that, which is great too. But I'm just asking, what are some New Year's goals that you have for music and guitar? Happy New Year, Harsh. So for me, I have a few. Why don't I start with me, and then you can type in yours. If I can find it, which I may not be able to be honest. There it is. Make that bigger. Come now. Okay. I have some goals for music. I do make a living teaching, although I'm not teaching at a college for the first time in 4 years, so I do have more time. So, I devote a lot of time to the channel and to the Patreon, which I'm sure everyone's aware. So, beyond that, we all have a day. We all work, right? We all have a day job and many responsibilities, including family, social obligations, friends. That being said, we have to make time for music. So I need to make time for music beyond teaching and beyond. I'm always trying to prepare for the next video, but honestly, there's a different feeling when it's just for the music. So I need to do that more, specifically with a few things. I need to do that with jazz. I need to just play jazz and to study it, listen to it, transcribe it for my own growth as a musician, because that's what I was doing in grad school at USC for 5 years, getting my master's and doctorate. And, I was studying and playing jazz every day. And by the end, it wasn't every day because the doctorate was just a mess. There's just so much paperwork, so many papers, right? And you weren't really performing as much by then. But for the masters, for sure, it was it's like boot camp for jazz guitar. So it was great. And I don't do that anymore because I'm just teaching all the time. So one of my goals is to play more jazz. Just wake up, make some coffee, and play some jazz. Shouldn't be that difficult, right? I'd also like to play some more flamenco. I really have taken flamenco seriously earlier on in my life when I've gone to Spain twice to study it, and also at USC. And I have barely touched it since I left LA about 3.5 years ago. So I need to go back into flamenco. I've got, about an hour of repertoire that I did memorize. And, it's slipping away from my fingers, from my muscle memory. Flamenco to me is just like some of the most magical and amazing music ever. Highly underrated. I don't even know how to begin to teach it. I do have a lesson on Intro to Flamenco. You can watch it. I'm pretty happy with it. The problem with teaching it is I don't feel like I can play it well enough. So I need to really just take it more seriously and play it on my own. Okay, so I've got those goals, jazz and flamenco. I also want to play more classical. Classical has taught me so much about fingering, about technique, about tone production, about ergonomics, about posture, about sustain, about things that we kind of take for granted because, right, we know that in the pop rock blues world of guitar, we care about expression, we care about feeling and vibe and groove and attitude. We don't necessarily care about what's the right fingering, right? Which I love that. I don't want that to change, but at the same time with classical, it's all about the fingering. It's like if you put your pinky here, then your middle finger's free for that, and it's very elegant. So especially like learning Bach is, to me, like if I was just on a desert island with a book of Bach transcriptions, that would keep me busy for probably a year, and then I'd be bored. Not because of Bach, but because of my own personality defect. Hello, Dror. And good to see you. Dror is a wonderful subscriber and supporter of the channel. So, yeah, we're getting closer to... Happy New Year to you, too. I'm sure it's already New Year where you are, wherever you are. And Happy New Year to you. Hope it's a great year. So we're 15 minutes away from New Year. I believe where Tim is. I know, Tim, you're a Chicago guy, aren't you? Or somewhere in Illinois. And a few others probably in Central Time here, too. So say hi if you're in Central Time. We'll do a little countdown. I apologize I missed the East Coast countdown. I was thinking about the gear, testing the gear out. And just trying to work off the pre-show jitters a little bit. So happy New Year to the East Coast as well. Why don't we jump into some more songs here? All right, how about James Taylor? You've Got a Friend, everybody. Believe it or not, you've got a friend in me. But I'm not doing the Randy Newman, You've Got a Friend. I'm doing the James Taylor one. Australia. All right, so it's like way New Year where Veronica is. I had a private student in near Sydney. And the hardest part about teaching him was finding the right time to teach him because of the time zone change. 14 minutes, Tim. All right. Let's all keep in mind that Tim is about to celebrate his New Year in Chicago there. And anyone else, let us know if you're in Central Time. All right. Little James Taylor. When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand and nothing is going right. Keep your head together, soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, see you again. Don't you know about winter, spring, summer, or fall? Hey, now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. If the sky... Sorry, this tuning is... I apologize. I usually wouldn't just stop, but it's like you can't have it out of tune. Sorry. When the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together, and soon I will be there, so brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, see you again. Don't you know about winter, spring, summer, or fall? Hey, now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah. Hey, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? People can be so cold, they'll hurt you and desert future. They'll take your soul if you let them. Oh yeah, but don't you let them. Got a friend. I apologize for the tuning issue there. As I get older, my tolerance for tuning issues goes way down. Used to have more of a rock and roll attitude. Out of tune, it's fine. Now I'm kind of a little like, ugh. Everything just got really sharp. I'm going to do one of my dad's favorite tunes before we get into the new year for Central Time. And this is called Honky Tonk Woman. Pacific Time, guitar, Jola. Me too. Dolores, have you ever thought of going back to a video? Oh, fireworks are going off, and re-editing it. And for example, to add tabs. Yeah, love of my life. Well, you know, that's a good question. I can't. I'd have to repost a new video, so I can't edit. I can't put a tab image above an old video. That's a good question. All you can do for videos that have already been posted is you can basically edit out sections that you don't want. So, one time I posted a video where I had a flood, like a blooper, so to speak, where I messed up what I was saying and I forgot to edit that out. So that's the only time I've edited a video that's already been made. And I was like watching it later that day just to take notes on my video, basically, on how it looked. And I was like, wait a minute. And there's me saying, go to fifth fret, and I had meant to edit that out. So that's the only time that I've edited anything. But you can't really edit an image into it. What I do is when patrons join the Patreon and they want a tab for an older video without tabs on it, I'll go ahead and I'll just make a tab for it and put it on the Patreon. John, thank you. Oh, what a deal. Now I feel like creativity was worth it there. Let's do another. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a Rolling Stones song and then an original, and then it'll be New Year, and then we'll take a break. And I'm going to take us all the way to Pacific Coast New Year, 12, midnight Pacific time. So let's go. Let's see here. Hopefully we're in better tune. Here we go. You know what? Let's turn the amp down a little bit. It's a little hot. I met a gin-soaked barroom queen in Memphis. I tried to take me upstairs for a ride. And she covered me in roses, and she blew my nose, and then she blew my mind. There's a hole I said I met a divorcee in New York City. I had to put up some kind of a fight. Lady lynching covered me in roses, and she blew my nose, and she blew my mind. There's a honky-tonk women. Give me the honky-tonk blues. It's the honky-tonk women. Give me the honky-tonk blues. Happy New Year, John. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the generous donation. Really appreciate it. Okay. 3 minutes to go till we do a New Year's celebration and a quick break. Any requests, Tim, for your last song of 2022? Man, there's so many songs to play here tonight. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, guys. $20 thumbs ups is awesome. Thank you so much. So, well, 2 minutes to go. Celebrate, yeah. I don't want to play a song while midnight's hitting in the Central Time. So, yeah, reflecting on the year. It's been quite a year. I was looking at the stats for the year on the channel. Does anybody know what the biggest, what the most viewed video of the year is for this channel? Same as last year. Hotel California. Some Bob Dylan. Yeah, let's do some Bob Dylan. All right, let's do Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. All right, we got to do it quick. So we're gonna wish Tim and all on the Central Coast a Happy New Year. While this song is happening, it will hit the New Year. So let Don't Think Twice, It's All Right bring you in, and we'll make it a good year. All right, thanks Tim for all your support in the channel. Thanks to all of you for all your support, and may 2023 be a great year. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, like you don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason that I'm traveling home. Don't think twice, it's alright. Happy New Year! Well, it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. The light I never know. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better. I don't mind. You just kind of wasted all my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Walking down that long, lonesome road, babe. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye's too good a word, babe. So I'll just say fare thee well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kind of wasted all my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Oh, thank you, Uber Jam Sam. So, alright, my plan has been do an hour or so. It's been an hour and 10 minutes. Take a little breather, maybe grab another beverage, come back, do another set. So I'm going to leave the stream on for simplicity. You're welcome to, take a little break with me or surf around, but please come back if you leave because I'm going to be playing for another 2 hours. So thank you, Uber Jam Sam. Thank you, John, for the generous donations. All right, so don't leave. And there's no commercial break because I'm not sponsored. But after this little break, we'll be back. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year. Stay tuned. There'll be some Kora in the next set. Oh, Tim, that is too nice. Wow. Tim, that is too kind for your generous donation. Thank you so much. If you want a 30-minute lesson, let me know. So I was just on a little break, so we're back. If you're just joining in, Happy New Year, Julia. Julia is a longtime supporter. Yes, the stream is still on. So thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. And Tim says, thank you so much. After 10 years of trying to learn Don't Think Twice, your lesson finally made it stick. Wow. See, that's what makes me happy as a teacher. So Tim's been trying to play Don't Think Twice, It's All Right for a long time. And my lesson helped, which is just such a good feeling inside. So thank you, Tim, for letting me know. And I'm glad that the lesson helped. All right. I want to play one more song on the guitar, and then I'm going to switch to the Kora, quickly tune it up, and play a little Kora set. And then we'll play some flamenco. My dad's out there. My dad's right now, and he was saying, do some flamenco. So I think I will. But, we'll see. I might just kind of improvise a little bit, because I don't remember a lot of the stuff I had memorized before. Julia said, just got up, morning here in Germany. Yeah, Happy New Year to you, out there in Germany. Person to person, man to man, I'm back in touch with my long lost friend. Listen to reason and understand. Think of me from way back when. She said me and Melissa, where we fell out of love, ran out of luck, seems like the lightning struck. I've been thinking of leaving, but I can't raise a buck. James, I'm wondering, could I borrow your truck? I said, that's why I'm here, that's why I'm here, got no better reason. That's why I'm here, that's why I'm here, that's why I'm here. John's found he's bound and he dies high, he's brown red, lately said to have drowned in his bed. After the laughter, the wave of dread, it hits us like a ton of lead. It seems learn not to burn means to turn on a dime. Walk on if you're walking, even if it's uphill. I try to remember that working's no crime. Just don't let them take and waste your time. That's why I'm here, got no better reason. That's why I'm here, that's why I'm here, that's why I'm here. This is an IOU, I'm thinking I owe you one now. Listen wind, listen glory, this'll be better tomorrow. Oh, fortune and fame, such a curious game. Perfect strangers that call you by name. They pay good money to hear fire and rain, again and again and again. Oh, summer like summer, coming back every year. Got your baby, got your blanket, got your bucket of beer. I'll break into a grin from ear to ear, and suddenly it's perfectly clear. That's why I'm here, singing tonight, tomorrow, and every day. That's why I'm standing here, that's why I'm here, that's why I'm here. That's right. That's why I'm here. All right, if you're not hip to JT, the real JT, James Taylor, you've got some work to do. Listen to his albums. Let me know what you think. I've got some lessons on him as well, right? Mexico is my latest one, I believe. No, what am I talking about? I just did a James Taylor lesson like literally a week ago on October Road. Before that was Mexico, and then probably before that was Sweet Baby James. And then there's Fire and Rain I've done You've Got a Friend. All right, the big test, everybody. Is the Kora in tune? It's probably not. So we're going to take a quick second to tune it. You all hip to the Kora? If you're a veteran of the channel's not that old, but if you've been with the channel for a bit, you've probably seen me talk about it. If you're new to the channel, you may not have. So I owe you an explanation of what this is. So good to see everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year's Eve to everybody on the Mountain Time and Pacific Time. Thanks for spending the time with us and with me. And celebrating music. We're also celebrating, here we go. This is flat. We're also celebrating 20K subs. I really need to get these glasses fixed. They keep falling down. Tonight, of course, of all nights. Because I'm performing for 3 hours. Such is life. Okay. I'm really excited about this chorus set we got here. Happy New Year, the... that's a cool name. How did you even type that? The EK3 effect. Wow. Cool name. I'm sorry, I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Julia, yeah. It's definitely on everyone's to-do lists. It should be. Don't think twice. And a guitar, Joe Les says, this would take me a week to tune. Yeah. Well, when I went to Africa... to the Gambia to learn this, it was really harder to learn to tune and string this thing. This is actually an easier version to tune. This is my latest purchase of an instrument here. But the first Kora I bought was leather straps, 21 of them. Actually, no, 19 of them. Let's do a Beatles song. I played this for a good friend's wedding on the Kora. It's called In My Life. I think it was a turning point in John Lennon's writing when he wrote In My Life for Rubber Soul, because it began his autobiographical phase of writing, where he started, instead of writing the bubblegum sort of love songs, he was writing more about thinking about his life. So In My Life. Can you hear this all right? I need to turn this speaker off. That's what's bugging me. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm going to turn this mic up because it's just the Kora and me. Here we go. There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I love them all. But of all these friends and lovers, summer no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them in I love them all. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things. In my life, I love you more. Whoops. Forgot the octave. In my life, I love you more. Okay, good question here. How does this work? Hearing my falsetto on the replay in the living room, that's not good. Here is the 21-string Kora, and it's it is all open strings. Good question. That's a good way to put it. Just like a harp, it would be non-fretted. It's considered similar to a harp or lute, and it's got 2 rows of strings, which is the main difference from a harp. This is a calabash or gourd. Okay, grows naturally in West Africa. Cut in half, hollowed out, dried out for 6 weeks or longer. Stretched over with cowhide. Big wooden, neck. Wooden bridge. Nylon harp strings. So here we go. Let's do some nice little chorus songs here. How about Yeah, like a harp sitar, a little bit like a sitar. Yeah. So how about Boys of Summer? Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. So chill in the air, the summer's out of reach. Empty lake, empty streets, the sun goes down alone. I'm driving by your house, though I know you're not home. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. I see you walking real slow and you're smiling at everyone. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Never will forget those nights. I wonder if it was a dream. Remember how you made me crazy. Remember how I made you scream. I don't understand what happened to our love. Babe, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna show you what I may have. I can tell you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You see you walking real slow with the wayfarers on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Yeah, it is interesting. It's a little out of tune. Gosh. Let's see here. I want it to sound just perfect for the new year here. Everything's a little sharp. That's the culprit. The A has been flat all day. G a little bit too. I will admit I'm a little out of practice performing, so thanks for being here and bearing with me here. Usually I have things a little more in tune, but you know, I've just been teaching, not performing as much. So let's keep playing the Kora for a bit. Let's do an original of mine. We'll do Explosions in Space. So this is going to be on my new album. It's called Explosions in Space, and it's about how life is. It's about how all things on the Earth and all living beings are made from supernovas, from materials that are made from supernovas. Not being very articulate about it, but stars exploding release the materials needed for life, including, you know, oxygen, carbon, and everything like that. So it's just a song about that, but you know, I'm not really doing it justice. That's why the song is needed. If I was just saying this, that wouldn't work. So we need the song to communicate this idea here. It's kind of a love song, you know, as well. So it's all about that. Explosions of space create the light in your eyes. Here we go. To become one in the sun, making all the things you are, when it all blows apart. Well, let me start over. I was thinking of an older version where I started with that line, but it doesn't start with that line. Somewhere in some... There we go. String break. Wow. Which means the whole chord is out of tune now. Sorry, everybody. I can still play, but the string broke. One of the strings broke. That's what I get for messing up the lyrics here. So I have to tune the rest of the strings because the rest of the strings now are out of tune. You all saw saw a chorus string break in real time. It's okay. Well, we won't play with the high F string. Somewhere in some distant sun, it's making all the things you are, till it all blows apart. It comes crashing in, then begins making all the things you are, till it all blows apart. But nobody knows just when you are constantly in motion. Explosions in space create the light in your eyes. They make clear blue skies. They create you and I. I need that high string. Oh well. Yeah, it is a nightmare. It takes a lot of hours, guitar Jola. Still sounds pretty with all the other strings. Da 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 da. To become one in the sun, busy making all the things we are, till it all blows apart. We come crashing in, then begin making all the shooting stars, burning off somewhere far. But nobody knows just who you are, like particles in an ocean. Explosions in space, yeah, create light in your eyes. They make clear blue skies. They create you and I. Well, the Kora wasn't meant to be on this song, I think, because the string broke and no one wants to watch me string a Kora up. So, the devils have spoken. The devils are part of the mythology of the Kora in West Africa. So, believe me, this is nothing. I've had quite a few stories with the Kora messing with me, so to speak. So, this is just part of its... I think it's part of its sense of humor. So I know that might sound a little crazy to you, but I've had a lot of experience with this thing that defies logic. So this is nothing. Julia's got a wonderful question, and I'm going to take a little breather because that string breaking kind of surprised me there. So we're going to go back to the guitar. Julia asked, "What is any news about the new album?" Yes, we do have news about the new album. So it's taking a long time because I'm getting it mixed professionally, and it's a lot of back and forth. Oh gosh, the heater just turned on. Is that? Hopefully the heater's not loud. So basically the album's being mixed. It's a lot of back and forth. The first single is almost done. That's helped me out. And then, you know, the thing is I'm getting quite a good deal from a really good mixing engineer, and I'm not rushing him. So, you know, it's not like a big deadline. But the album will be released this year for sure. Probably like April-ish we're looking at. And, you know, I still need to get everything together. And I'm probably going to be releasing the first single, Help Me Out, hopefully within, you know, I would say hopefully within 6 to 8 weeks. That'll be something I'll announce on the channel, And I'll encourage everybody to find it on Spotify, Apple Music. There won't be a music video right away, but eventually there will be. And there'll probably be 2 or 3 more singles with the album all grayed out. I'm sure you all have seen that with artists where they release singles and then they have the rest of the album grayed out. So that's being mixed. It's sounding really good. I'm so pleased with the sound. I went to a studio, recorded it, did a couple of videos about that process, and I'm just really taken aback by the quality. And I'm a huge stickler for studio work. I love perfecting things. I love having things sound the way you want it to sound. So this album I'm much happier about than the previous 2 albums where I really had no resources besides my home studio and really didn't have a good mixing process for those 2 albums. This is completely different. I'm spending the money I need to have the studio process, have the mixing process. It just costs money. So I'm really looking forward to releasing this album, and I will let you know. It's got 10 songs on it, 9 of which are completely recorded. The last song I'm still doing a few vocals on. All right, so there's the update. 60s Child. What is the origin? Well, it's from West Africa, mostly the Gambia, Senegal, and Mali. A little bit of New Guinea, and basically it's Mandican tradition. So I have a couple videos on the Kora. If you type in MT Guitar Kora, you can see some more professional, polished demonstrations of it without a string breaking. Thanks, Danielle. Sounds so good. Yeah, it really does. I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and string that thing up. And part of me feels sad that a string broke, so I need to fix that soon. So let me do an original speaking of my album called Grateful I'm Alive. Thanks so much for tuning in. Happy New Year. It's been quite a crazy year. A lot of traveling. Feels like I'm all over the place. I definitely have a lot of positive thoughts about 2023 for my own musical development. I want to really hone in, like I said earlier, on jazz, flamenco. I want to start waking up and playing more music right away instead of waiting till I start teaching to really play. Yeah, Julie is a huge supporter of my earlier albums, and so thank you for saying that. She says so curious, still enjoying the other albums, so no hurry. So she's let me know that she's been listening to the other albums a lot, and that means a lot to me. I think they could have been better quality as far as the sound, but the songwriting I'm very happy with on the last 2 albums. So check those out. It's under the name Mitchell Thomas. One of them is from 2004, A Maze in Grace, which I'm going to play some songs from that album. And then the other one's from 2016, called Airplane. It's about 10 years after that. All right. Actually, let me play Sinking In from Amazing Grace, and then the heater will turn off, and then I'll play Grateful I'm Alive. Okay, here we go. Turn this on. Here we go. Lonely lullaby, soothe me when it's dark, but find me the light before we part. Tangled in tunnels, trapped inside a tool, where the guide is not so sure. Realizing life's got a lane to run my brain and race my days. Tired from talk, wired from walk, where they say that it's tell my feet to jump when it's sinking underneath. Is everything getting much bigger, or is this quicksand under me? Trying to tell my feet to jump when it's sinking underneath. Molding to this great big earth from the quicksand under me. Patterns settling in my waking sleep. If I don't awake, I'll settle in too deep. Every ritual makes me feel worn out. Slave to a whipping boy, he's even got doubts. Moving assembly lines to God knows where. Empty cup asking if there's sympathy to spare. Travel across desert stratospheres, feeling faint and stepping with constant fear. Trying to tell my feet to jump when it's sinking underneath. Oh, everything getting much bigger, or is this quicksand under me? Trying to tell my feet to jump when it's sinking underneath. Molding to this great big earth from the quicksand under me. Yeah. Feels like I'm sinking in. Everything's sinking in. Feels like I'm sinking in, yeah. Everything's sinking in. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. Everything's sinking in. Okay. So, 10 minutes till Mountain Time New Year. Is anybody at Mountain Time right now? Anybody on the chat on Mountain Time? Thanks for hitting the thumbs up and for joining us. Welcome to MT Guitar. I forgot to say my tagline. Hope we're doing well. That's another tagline. Everyone has their introduction to the video, right? Trying to think of some famous ones. well, anyway. So, thank you, Guitar Jola. So I had some ideas for some songs here. It escaped me though. It escaped me. How about Grateful I'm Alive? This is another song off of my upcoming album called Grateful I'm Alive. It will be a single. It's one of the songs I'm more happy with that I've written. Okay, here we go. Tanya, he says, I won't be able to stay up till midnight, LOL, but I watch the rest tomorrow. Thank you for putting this on for us. Oh, that's so nice. I feel a little nervous when I do these, so it means a lot that you say that. Thank you. Looking forward to starting the call and response blues lessons. Yeah. May this be your best year yet as well, Danielle, and Happy New Year to you all as well. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know it's late. I don't know why I did such a late live stream here. So thanks for being with me. I understand if you have to go. It means a lot that you tune in even for just 1 minute. So thank you. This is a song that I want to play before it gets too late called Grateful I'm Alive. Here we go. Grateful I'm alive. It's all I can do just to not feel blue. In a flash I can see there's a tapestry and it lives underneath. Grateful I'm alive for one more day and it's still with you. In a flash I can see something happening, like the grace of knowing why. Grateful I'm alive. When the rain came, it poured on my head like a gutter drain, and it pushed me down to the muddy ground with the water all around. And the sun dried me out, and I hung in the clouds and I couldn't get down. So I changed my name, played my music loud, and then the sky revealed why. Grateful I'm alive. Well, I'm not known for staying clear from harm, I guess, and I'm amazed that I'm alright. I won't take for granted, still in love with you. Oh, war and peace and in between. Grateful I'm alive. It's all I can do just to not feel blue. In a flash I can see there's a tapestry and it lives underneath. Grateful I'm alive. One more day and it's still brand new. In a flash I can see there's a tapestry and the grace of knowing why. Grateful I'm alive. Veronica, yeah, I gotcha after this song. What the day brought, I was torn from my roots, so I was feeling lost, and it threw me down to the muddy ground like a seed growing out, and I suddenly sprout, and I'm new to the town, spitting dirt from my mouth. When I cleaned up, I was looking for luck, and then the ground revealed why. I'm grateful I'm alive. I'm not known for staying clear from harm, I guess, and I'm amazed that I'm alright. So I won't take for granted being here with you, through war and peace and in between. Thankful I'm alive. It's all I can do just to not feel blue. In a flash I can see something happening, like the grace of knowing why. Grateful I'm alive. One more day and it's still brand new. In a flash I can see something happening, like the grace of knowing why. Grateful I'm alive. Veronica, yes, I'm sorry that you requested the song. I said I would learn it, and I left you hanging there for an hour. So let me listen to that song, Showbiz by Muse. And I want everyone to sort of see the process of learning a song from scratch here. I know I'm right up in the camera. Sorry about that. Showbiz. Come on now. So I'm going to listen to this song, Showbiz, that Veronica requested on the chat. And I'm going to just listen. And this is, I would love to show the process of learning a song. So let's give it a shot. It won't be long, just a couple minutes. This is Stone IPA. Really delicious. You notice that? It's really delicious. It's called the Stone Delicious IPA. All right, here we go. What do we got? Here we go. Let's learn this puppy. F sharp. My feelings for too long. F sharp minor. Here's a D chord. B minor. Ooh. D major. B minor. All in the key of F sharp minor. So. Controlling my feelings for too long. Controlling my feelings for too. Then it goes to D. Controlling my feelings for. Then B minor. Controlling my feelings for. Then back to D. Controlling my feelings for too. B minor. Controlling my feelings. So those are all chords in the key of F sharp minor. Nice little bridge here. Ooh. B minor. F sharp minor. D major. Nice little sharp 11. So D major here. So they're playing a D sharp 11 or sharp 4 to B minor. That would be a B minor 6 if they were doing that note. A, C sharp, 5, B minor, little solo. So the solos solos often mimic the melody. So the guitar solo goes into what the melody's singing, which is da 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 da. Right, so far. All right, so I don't know this song, so I think I'll probably call it there. But beautiful song. Thanks so much, Veronica. All right. So I was now I'm catching up on the chat here. Don't apologize. I enjoy your jamming. Levels of leaves off trees. Let's do Cookin' My Blues. That's a fun one. Not Love at First Tune. Yeah. I know, Julia, it's funny because I had an old friend online here, John, who recommended Creativity, so I sang Creativity for everybody. It was quite the departure from my normal stuff. All right, so I want to play some hip hop because I'm hearing Julia talk about Creativity, Leaves Off Trees, and Cookin' My Blues. Let's do Cookin' My Blues. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just about to look at the clock. Happy New Year to Mountain Time. So Happy New Year to all those on Mountain Time. We've only got 8 people in the chat, so maybe nobody here. But Happy New Year to all those people. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for joining. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. Been on for about 2 hours. And let's play 1 or 2 more. Take a quick break, and then I'll take in the West Coast Pacific time. So, yeah. Here we go. A little bit of hip hop. If you're interested in American music, you should really take a deep look at blues, jazz, and hip hop. Okay. And bluegrass. Then you can get a better understanding of pop and rock. If you take a look at blues, jazz, hip hop, and bluegrass, you can really get a deeper look at Americana. But Americana, rock, pop, folk, all kind of stem from these other deeper forms, in my opinion. Okay. Cookin' My Blues. Happy New Year, mofos. Yeah. All right, here we go. So I wrote this song when I was 19. Cooking my blues, I've been cooking my blues, been cooking my blues. I've been cooking my blues. The burner's still on and the fire's still strong. I don't know how to blow it out, so I boil the blues till they're gone. I've been cooking my blues. The burner's still on and the fire's still strong. I don't know how to blow it out, so I let it boil till it's gone. Long forgotten winds of yesterday blew my mind past divine introspection to find frozen zones at home until I grow still alone with you, surrounded by pets, looking confused, looking for you, cooking my blues in the kettle till they settle and I boil no more. Overflowing heat rose so high I can't see down the dumps around these monsters, dumps for fees. Programmed to plant my seeds at night and soothe my eyes, cause my ears have heard the murderous cries of wolves. Moonlight heard it too many times, a prick on my thumb, pleasurable pain, a feather to the flames. I feign my death nonetheless, so you wouldn't step closer to my bubble and trip on a winged ghost and disturb my hermitage. Rest in peace, but there ain't no peace and rest or ease and breath. My tea is fresh squeezed from pouring out my soul, holding the fist closed without knowing what's inside of it. Deciding to let it go behind my back, hiding, fighting, inviting no one over on these daily sights. Allows take the bride's place, remembering forever. Pressure of the burner hasn't ceased to stop. It's only ease and drop to a level where I can see the top of these bubbles as they fizzle and pop, vanishing until the rain drops. I've been cooking my blues, the burner's still on and the fire's still strong. I don't know how to blow it out, so I boil the blues till it's gone. We're gonna get good on this one. Here we go. I've been cooking my blues, burner's still on and the fire's still strong. I don't know how to blow it out, so I let it boil till it's gone. Yeah, I've been cooking my blues. Yeah, 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 yeah. How to blow it out, so I boil the, so I boil the, so I boil the, so I boil the, so I boil the blues. I've been cooking my blues, oh yeah. I've been cooking my blues. 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 I've been my blues, yeah. The burner's still on and the fire's still strong. I don't know how to blow it out, so I let it boil till it's gone. I've been cooking my blues, yeah, yeah. I've been cooking my blues, yeah. Oh, wow. Good one. That's almost a 20-year-old song. I can't believe it. Time has really flown. Guitar Jola. Reminded me of a song for a friend by Jason Mraz. Oh, yeah. I love Jason Mraz. Nice. So, Happy New Year's to the Mountain Time. It's cooking, yeah. I have some very fond memories of performing that song live in my early 20s. It's one of those songs where the chorus is very emotional to me. And I remember this one instance where I was performing this with my one of my early bands called Cuckoo Clock, which we do have an EP out from 2007. And I'll answer, yeah, good question, Julia. I'll answer that in a sec. But we were playing in Katati at Sweet Lou's, otherwise known as the Inn at the Beginning, where Janis Joplin performed often. And we were performing this song, and everyone in the building was singing along to the chorus. It was almost 20 years ago, but it was just magical. So one of those songs where I think it's just, it's when people are listening to it with me in the room. When people are in the room listening to it as I'm performing it, I feel like it takes on a new life. It's one of those songs that sort of came through me. So, Happy New Year! Oh, hey there, Kamara. Yeah, from Kamara from Chicago. We had another Chicago person, Tim, earlier, and we wished him Happy New Year as well. You must have made some, quote, friends in your 20s. Yeah, I had a lot of friends. Probably more than I have now. Julia, so, good question. She's asking, what were my influences when I was 19? Okay, I was talking about this earlier, but I had an interesting upbringing musically. I was deeply influenced by hip-hop, which is not something I talk about on the channel at all, probably, but, Tupac and Bone Thugs were my influences as a kid. And then when I got older, meaning 16, 17, 18, it was more about underground hip hop. So Atmosphere, Hieroglyphics, Living Legends, Aesop Rock, Sage Francis, Blockhead, Mars Hill, Blueprint, Soul Position. All these names that probably no one knows, but that was some of my influences. And Pink Floyd. I mean, the reason I got into guitar was really David Gilmour, Pink Floyd, Psychedelia. Was really, really into it. I really loved Pink Floyd. Ended up loving other things too. James Taylor and Pink Floyd, I'd say, were the two biggest influences on me as a teenager, besides hip hop. So I thought I was going to be a hip hop artist, and I made Amazing Grace, and then I realized I love music too much. I don't really want to be a rapper. But I was rapping every day, freestyling all the time. So that is just part of my history. But then I realized, I love guitar so much. I want to play guitar for a living. So I decided, I'm going to go more that route. Happy New Year from Georgia. All right. Yeah, Pink Floyd. So I can play a Pink Floyd song before we take a break. I realize I haven't done any Pink Floyd. So thanks so much for all the wonderful comments. Love Blockhead and Aesop. Yeah. Float is one of the best albums. No one knows what that is, but so good to see that comment, Andrew. Float. Labor Days. Float is also great too, but I meant Labor Days. So that's cool. Yeah, most people don't really. It was a time and a place. West Coast, early 2000s. It was a big hip hop scene. So James Taylor made me pick up the guitar and never looked back. Yeah. Oh, I love these comments. These are great. JR says James Taylor made him pick up the guitar and he never looked back. I went through a James Taylor, sort of boot camp regiment. I mean, I learned so many songs. Fire and Rain, Something in the Way She Moves, You Can Close Your Eyes, You've Got a Friend, Sweet Baby James, others, Carolina My Mind, and it informed my playing. Then I picked up the electric and learned as many Gilmour solos as I could. Then I got into Pat Metheny for jazz deeply. Pat Metheny, I listened to him every night going to sleep. Jeff Beck's a major influence. Elliott Smith's was a major influence at that age. Talking Heads were a major influence. I'm answering Julia's question about when I was 19. So Radiohead, Pink Floyd, Talking Heads, Elliott Smith. Okay. Pink Floyd, Radiohead, Talking Heads, Elliott Smith, Modest Mouse, Pat Metheny, Grateful Dead, massive influence. Steely Dan, wow, Steely Dan. It wasn't when I was 19, but early 20s. Steely Dan, massive influence. I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch, but yeah. Pink Floyd kicked me into playing a guitar I've had for 4 years. Yeah. And I will say that, let's reflect on the channel for a sec. The Pink Floyd Friday, I've gotten such a positive response from people like Guitar Loja and people like Veronica or who other people here that really, really love it. And I just want to say that it's a thrill because, I think Pink Floyd's one of those bands that you just assume that it's not something that is on everyone's mind all the time. But the fact that people really love Pink Floyd gives me joy, into the new year. Because every time I do it, people respond to it really well, and so it makes me happy. Jasper says, Happy New Year from the Netherlands. Just opening my eyes. Pink Floyd, yeah. Camera says, you're a terrific teacher. Pink Floyd Friday is the highlight of my week. Wow, thanks. Did you guys like the Coming Back to Life? I just posted it yesterday. All right. What Pink Floyd song? How about Wish You Were Here? Then we'll take a break. Then I'll celebrate the new year on the West Coast where I'm at. And this is great. We've got 31 thumbs ups. Thank you. The Patreon has also been growing, and that's really something, I probably should mention. It's how I'm growing the channel in terms of being able to make this more of my job, if possible. So every patron is supporting the channel and what I do here, and I really want to say thank you. And I will say that I put a lot of work into the Patreon. People have said nice things about it. I hope it's helpful. Writing out the tabs is always sort of the toughest part of the lesson. So it's great because it's quite a library, and I have some interesting plans for the new year. Pink is the Beethoven of our time, yeah. So I have some interesting plans for the Patreon, including a little bit more of a structured idea of how to improve it on guitar with the fretboard. I'm going to be giving away some secrets that I usually reserve for the private students, as far as how to map the fretboard out. I'm going to be improvising some solos, transcribing them, and then putting them on the Patreon as well. So something to check out. Julia says, your channel brought JT and Pink Floyd to my mind. Great side effects of the channel. Good. Well, they're two very different artists, but they're sort of deep down who I am, what I love about music. So the fact that you like it is makes me happy. JR says, hope you have a productive and prosperous New Year, Mitch. You too. Yeah. Share the link, please. What link? Did I mention a link? And then, let's see. Camera says, recently saw The Smile in Milwaukee. Yeah. I need to do more Radiohead. I've done Karma Police and, sure, the Patreon. It's Patreon. All right, let me type it. I see what you're saying. Sorry, I'm right up in everyone's grill right now. I'm just trying to type this. There we go. So sorry. Okay. Yeah, more Radiohead. I've done Karma Police, and I need to do a lot more. So I will in the new year. Veronica says, and Matthew Bellamy is the Rachmaninoff. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll check him out. Yeah, there's the Patreon. I appreciate it, YB. All right. One more song. We'll take a break. What did I say I was going to play? There was one more song I was going to play. It was... Oh, Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Here we go. Wish You Were Here. First song I learned on guitar. Let's do a fingerstyle. My first ever video on YouTube is this. You can find I have a mustache. Pretty funny, pretty low production quality. Radiohead. I agree, Andrew. I'm going to play instrumental first and then sing it first. Time to sing. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, the blue skies from pain, or can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange a walk-on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage? We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Have we found the same old fears? I wish you were here. I'm sounding more like Roger Waters than David Gilmour late at night. How I wish you were here. No offense, Roger. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Have we found the same old fears? I wish you were. I wish you were here. Happy New Year. Take a quick break, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes to take in the West Coast. I know it's getting late, so thanks for tuning in. If you're still up, stick around, grab another beverage. and just settle in. It's really an honor that you're choosing to spend your time with me on this New Year's Eve. I know there's a lot of great stuff out there. A couple things to respond to here. Too much radio is never enough. I agree. We're going to do some more Radiohead this new year. YB. Thank you, YB. Appreciate your support on the Patreon. Camera says, yeah, the lyrics. I taught a songwriting class. We talked about those lyrics specifically. The two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl is it's too good. The lyric is too good. Andrew has said, have you thought about doing any Pink Floyd solo work? Yeah, well, I have done Syd Barrett Octopus. I haven't done any Roger Waters or David solo work yet, but I am planning on doing that. Thanks, Julia. Cody says, hey all, Happy New Year. Sacramento! All right, we're going to celebrate New Year's for West Coast. I'm in Petaluma, near about 2 hours away of Sacramento. Thank you. Unknown Motor Orchestra. Yeah. That was a fun lesson. That was very early. Everybody check that lesson out. MT Guitar, Unknown Motor Orchestra. It's one of my early videos. Mitchell did Dogs, yeah. You sounded like Gilmore or Roger. Yeah. All right, everybody, let's take a quick break, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. So thanks for being wonderful. Thanks for being you, and we'll see you in about 5 minutes for another last final set of the West Coast New Year. Wow, Julia, Octopus is a favorite of yours. That's great to hear. Yeah, it's an amazing song. All right, we'll see you in about 5 minutes, everybody. Thanks. All right, hey everybody. Thanks for sticking in there. Sorry for the wait. Oh, we have some good chats going on. Sid Barrett is amazing. Pete Townsend, yeah. What Dream? Yeah, I've been hoping to listen to that soon by Richard Wright. Yeah, you're right, Julie. I should have played some originals through the break. What was I thinking? I should have done that. Good call. Julia just gave me a great idea that I should play some originals when I'm on break. So smart. Next time I will. JR has been a subscriber for about 2 years. Thank you so much. He says I'm an amazing teacher and artist. Wow, that's so kind. Cody, I like Pink Floyd. I need to catch up on their catalog. Mm-hmm. Yeah. His album is refreshing. That's nice to hear. Thanks. You guys are so nice. Thank you. Well, let's see here. We have 20 minutes till the New Year's in the West Coast. So I'm going to take a look at my list here. You guys like Elliott Smith? Elliott Smith is someone I highly recommend. So I'm going to play one of his songs. Yeah, I love Jason Isbell. Love Jason Isbell. Someone's always coming around here, claiming some new kill. Says I seen your picture on $100 bill. What's a game of chance to you? To him it's one of real skill. So glad to meet you, Angela. Picking up the ticket shows there's money to be made. Go on and lose the gamble, that's the history of the trade. That you add up all the cards left to play to zero and sign up with the Angelas. Well, don't start me trying now. Yeah. 'Cause I'm all over it. I can make you satisfied in everything you do. think it's time for some talking heads. Yeah, singing and playing, the eternal struggle. People who are close to me know, if they ever hear me talk about the channel, that the biggest challenge is always singing while playing. So every lesson I do, I've got about 420 videos out now. And I will say that all the videos, the guitar part, I mean, it's always tough as well, but the singing with the guitar part is always the toughest part. So I feel like that's important because you can hear the song in the demo, and if it's just the guitar part without the singing, when I look at other guitar lessons, it feels like, personally, I just feel like there's something lacking. So I want to sing with the lesson, and it takes a lot of effort, but it's great. So Cody is saying he's finally getting better at singing and playing together. Never thought I'd be able to get it, and I started to click a couple years ago. Nice. That's so great to hear. Here's a Talking Heads song. We're on a road to nowhere. Come on inside. Taking that ride to nowhere. We'll take that ride. Feeling okay this morning. And you know we're on a road to paradise. Here we go. Here we go. We're on a road to nowhere. Come on inside. Taking that ride to nowhere. We'll take that ride. Maybe you wonder where you are. I don't care. Here is where time is on our side. Take you there. Take you there. Happy New Year. We're on a road to nowhere. Let's see where it leads. David Byrne's one of my heroes. Let's loop. Let's see what we can do with this. Come on. There's a city in my mind. Come along, take that ride, baby, it's alright. Baby, it's alright. And it's very far away, but it's growing day by day, baby, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. If you'd like to come along, you can help me sing this song, baby, it's alright. Baby, it's alright. They will tell you what to do, but don't make a fool of you, baby, it's alright. It's alright. There's a city in my line. Come along and take that ride, baby, it's alright. It's alright. And it's very far away, but it's growing day by day, baby, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. If you like to come along, you can help me sing this song, baby, it's alright. It's alright. And you tell you what to do, but don't make a fool of you. It's alright. It's alright. We're on a road to nowhere. 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 2, 3, 4. We're on a road to nowhere. 4 minutes to New Year's for the West Coast. Veronica, I'll come back to watch the rest. Thank you. Thank you, Veronica. My pleasure. Doing Snowbiz was a nice little exercise for me, so that was fun. It's a great song. Wacko says Talking Heads meets Grateful Dead. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Well, 3 minutes to go. I'm gonna probably be signing off right when New Year's hits. I mean, not right when it, but a couple minutes after, because it's been a good night. Why don't I do Africa by Toto? We'll take into the new year. The last song being Africa, and I think that'll do it for me. Get that loop out, and I've had a great time. Definitely, I'm out of shape for live streaming, so I think one last announcement to make is that I haven't been doing live streams, and I've just been sort of thinking about this lately, that I want to do more. I want to do more live streams because, you know, I to be honest, I used to make a living gigging, and I haven't been gigging in the last year and a half due to you know, different things in life going on. So I've sort of been out of shape gigging. So live streams would be a nice chance to do some more playing. You know, it's a bit different playing for a live stream than it is in public, but at this point in my life, I'm still finding out where I'm going to be setting up shop. And I'd love to just start streaming every week at Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Maybe 1 p.m. Actually, maybe noon. Somewhere between noon, 1 or 2 p.m. I'm going to say, actually, I was thinking about what East Coast time. I'm going to do noon on Saturdays as a live stream time, because it's really inspiring to do this live stream and sort of get in shape. And performing is the best thing you can do as a player. So, all right, so let's end with one more. Julie is in agreement here, Africa. And JR is saying some kind words here. Playing lead like that on acoustic is the hardest. It is hard. My fingers are, you know, they're hanging in there. I brutalized them pretty bad in high school by playing lead on acoustic 4 hours a day. So, thanks, Camera. All right, so here we go. Africa Happy New Year. 1 minute to go on the West Coast. While the New Year's happening on the Pacific Coast time, we'll be playing Africa. Here we go. Alright, how does this song start lyrically? Happy New Year! Happy New Year, Guitar Jola! And all on the West Coast. I can hear the fireworks outside. Alright, I think I remember the lyrics. We'll hear the dogs. I hear the dogs cry out in... No, I need to look up the lyrics because this is going to bug me. Africa lyrics. Just 1 sec, sorry. Oh, come on. Just do it. Africa lyrics. Here we go. I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlight wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. An old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. She turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, she's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. It's gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Hurry, boy, it's waiting there for you. There's nothing that 100 men or more can ever do. Let's start off the year with a nice little solo. 2023 with a 2023 nice solo here. Yeah, guitar, little solo here. A little solo here, a little solo here. Oh. Literally at the very end of the stream, my power went out on the speaker. That's alright. What timing? Of course, at the very last minute, my speaker goes out. Love it. Happy New Year. And Happy New Year. You sound great. Don't beat yourself up. But I get it. Thanks. Well, I think for me, I really am inspired by the new year to get better. I'm inspired by all of you to teach more and more. Wake up and practice more and more. I'm not one for New Year's resolutions or anything, but I think for the new year, I'm really looking forward to waking up, playing as much music as I can because it makes me happy. Julia says, thanks for such a long stream. Wasn't expecting to catch you live. Nice start. It's such a nice start to share it with you. I apologize for the string breaking on the Kora, but thanks for being so cool about it. And I really love seeing you all. This was a pleasure to take the new year in with you all. So make sure to keep leaving comments and let me know you're there, and let me know, your thoughts, your opinions, your requests, your journeys through a guitar. And Happy New Year. Good night, everybody. And it's great to know that everyone's connecting on the channel too, so everyone's getting to know each other. All right, I'm going to sign off and just be grateful that this happened. Such a fun night. Such a fun night. So thanks, everybody. Let's have a wonderful new year. Let's have a great day and a great year. And keep music alive in your hearts and in your ears and in your minds. All righty. Thanks, everybody. Bye.